Hi, everybody. It's me, Sailor Minimoon, and it's me, Sailor Pluto here. And today we're going to talk about Mauro Ranallo. Now, Mauro Ranallo, he was the announcer, and he's a mixed martial arts professional boxing announcer, but also professional wrestling announcer. Now, been with WWE since I would say since 2016 AD, of course. He was originally the announcer for SmackDown until bullying, until he was bullied by John Bradshaw Latefield for various reasons. Even though John Bradshaw Latefield has apologized, but nobody really knows if the apology was earnest or not. Regardless of that, he's agreed to stay with WWE longer than he normally was. His contract, according to the story, was going to expire this August, but he's agreed to stay on longer, a multiple deal, and he'll now be taking over for NXT. How is that going to work? Well, we're going to see, Sailor Minimoon says, because I actually think Mauro Ranallo is a really good announcer, and I enjoy his play-by-play of moves. Now, there are going to be people on YouTube who enjoy his work for whatever reason, and that's their own business, but I think he did a good job, you know? And what do you want to say about this, Sailor Pluto? I'm surprised that he would be moved from SmackDown to NXT the first time. But then again, I think it is a good move because Tom Phillips he has a lot of working assignments, you know. I mean, he did main event at one point, but now it's going to be some person by the name of Viz Joseph doing it now. He did do 205 Live, and now it's Viz Joseph now, whoever his. So, and I think all he does now is like Friday night SmackDown Live and just the SmackDown Live pay-per-views and stuff. So, and he used to do NXT. So I think it's good that Mauro Ranallo is going to be doing that. Now a lot of people might be disappointed in the fact that he's doing NXT now, and a lot of people did enjoy his work on SmackDown Live. You know, and the funny thing is that a lot of people are going to say that a lot of people say that Mauro Ranallo was the only thing that people liked about SmackDown Live. Well, I don't know if that was the only thing they liked about it, but I did enjoy his work, you know, and I'm glad that he's going to come back and do NXT now, you know. So we'll see how it worked because he did work. He did work good when he was working with when he worked with Baron Saxon and Jerry Lawler and David Otunga and Jerry Lawler and David Otunga and John Latefield. That's when all the problems started. You know, that's where all the issues started, I believe. You want to go back on Sailor Pluto? Sure. Sailor Minimoon, yeah. That's when all the problems started. Apparently, it came out that John Bradshaw Latefield liked to bully people, and many announcers and interviewers and ring announcers and wrestlers alike have said they were bullied by him for various reasons. And Mauro Ranallo was diagnosed with bipolar disorder or being bipolar, and that was certainly not, certainly not enjoyable. I don't know why he was bullied, but apparently he was. Apparently because he was a new announcer, and apparently new announcers, according to the story, get bullied by color commentators. Well, at least new announcers, apparently they get bullied for various reasons. I don't know why. Some people remember Rich Brigman? You remember him? He was on the bullied list. Apparently, I guess Cal Edwards was too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion those two left because of that. But anyway, when all this started happening, that's when they were having Tom Phillips be, being the fourth man on the announce team as the host. But I really think the reason that there were basically, that I think that Tom Phillips was added on was to be a buffer between him and David Otunga and John Lakefield. Because at that point they needed somebody who was friendly enough, someone who would counter anything that was being done. But whatever the case was, it didn't quite work out. John Lakefield bullied Mauro Ranallo for whatever reason. I don't know why, but apparently he did. And this must have been going on for a very long time before it happened. And he was sitting out. He was at home. He was going to sit out the remainder of his contract, according to people. But Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Executive Vice President of Talent, Live Events and Creative, reached out to him, the president of WWE, and offered him a multi-deal if he agreed to stay with them, and he would put them on NXT. And I think that's good, because at least now he doesn't really have to worry about John Lakefield that much. If John Lakefield is bullying people, then Mauro Ranallo won't have to worry about being bullied by him, because he's not really has anything to do with NXT anymore. But go back to you, said PLUTO. But I'm very happy that Mauro Ranallo has come back, to do NXT. Can't wait to see how he's going to do it. I mean, I can't wait to see how Mauro Ranallo is going to work with Percy Watson and Nigel McGuinness. Them being the newest announcers, or at least in some cases, Percy Watson being the newest announcer and co-announcer or storyteller, and Nigel McGuinness being one of the newest color commentators, and we'll see how that goes. Can't wait to see how that plays out. So that's it. Say a PLUTO, say a Mini Moon. We'll see you tomorrow.